this is our second venture together for both Pawan and I. Pawan is my co-founder. Our first venture was Zoo Rooms and Zostel. When we kind of got acquired by Oyo Rooms, which is back in 2016, 17 was a very interesting year. You had Jio built the most crazy infrastructure that you could think of in India, getting 300 million people for smartphone internet for the first time, and they were coming from tier 2, tier 3, tier 5 of Bharat. And we said, look, so far India had been looking at the West and taking products from the West, but these people may not like what your traditional global English audience is about, right? And why do we want to kill the inherent affinity for culture, language, and all the things which define India as Bharat, right? And that's why we, back in 2017, we said there's a need for, the gaming industry was very, very fragmented. Of course, it was anything but a business model that could sustain. So we said, look, there's a need of a platform, a Netflix-like platform, which will personalize your entire experience, get you culturally relevant experience, where language is important, where connecting with the right people and having a real-time gaming experience, no matter how economical your smartphone is, or no matter how broken the bandwidth is, but a technology that really solves for a real-time gaming experience is important, and of course a monetization model that works. So with that, as a key thought, we launched Winzo back in 2018, early 18. We launched a beta model which was present in 12 languages. We were the first gaming platform to actually say that, hey, language is very important. Let's just have gaming with language. We also present in Telugu. And we had built our own in-house real-time gaming engine which supports mobile phones which are very, very particular to India. That start from $7,000 and the RAM is not that great. Internet connection which is very, very peculiar and specific about how we experience India, right? We have a couple of patents in our name, and today we are a 100 million registered user base. We are doing 3 billion microtransactions every single month. 20% of people are actually making their first ever digital payment on our platform, so that trust means a lot to us. And yeah, we're just starting. It's day zero. So in social gaming platform space, we are the largest player in India. Of course, I think COVID gave India an acceleration. What we thought would happen in 5 years happened between two waves of COVID. You had people who came onto smartphone, adopted digital payments immediately. There was a huge acceleration in digital payment system, and then because people were locked down, they wanted to connect with each other, spend time, and hence gaming. So there were two industries that hugely benefited, if I may say, unfortunately, from COVID. Then it was digital payments and it was gaming. Because of the inherent need to stay connected, because you had to now move digitally because offline world was taken away from you for quite some time, and that's when we saw the maximum acceleration in our growth too. In fact, in the history of the company, we've never seen a single day of degrowth. But 24th March 2020 was a very, I still have it etched in my memory, because what happened that day, it was a national lockdown, and we said, oh my God, there's something wrong. Our servers are just going off. Every few seconds we are scaling and they're going off, and some of us ran to the office to set up new servers, to set up more powerful machines, to optimize the code, because suddenly we had 10x audience on the platform. That's what COVID did to people, right? There was this need to connect. Digital adoption accelerated, payments accelerated, and yes, companies did see a lot of growth in that space. What it also did was, 1 in million year opportunity was created in India. India became the hottest market thanks to the 1.3 billion people that we have, hottest market ever on the planet for gaming. So right now we are the biggest and the most fortunate opportunity that we are sitting on. Of course, a lot of players have also started coming into the ecosystem of gaming, looking at the opportunity to build this ecosystem better, to build this ecosystem further. Over the last 24 months, I think there were many startups in gaming, which also triggered us to start our first fund. We have a $25 million fund. The reason why we are so active in IGDC is also because we wanted to identify opportunities within India that we can back financially, we can back from our experience, back with every single resource, so that India can embrace and really do justice to this opportunity that can create the best products globally, that can create maximum employment, that can do so much good to this country right now. So that's what it is looking like. 90% of our audience are coming from tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, and if I may say tier 10, right? So they're villages that you may not even like, that may have population of 500 people. And that's where most of our traffic is coming from. We have only 10% folks coming from the top 10 cities of the country. And we love that. We love that, we've been able to finally provide a content, a tech platform that is made for people of this country, which so far I thought was missing. So most of our audience is coming from very deep parts of the country. We keep using this word called Google of East. We want to build the largest product consumer tech company coming out of India for the world. So we want to go global. We want to build technology, softwares that can kind of connect people from across the globe and change forever the way we experience world. And that's where we want to go. And of course there'll be an IPO in between, and there'll be fundraisers in between, and there'll be more funds that we'll deploy within the community. But I think that's just the journey. I think we like to build something that we as a country can say that, look, we also created something which was, if not competing, but a parallel world to a Google and a Facebook, and use that opportunity to create that. Thank you so much.